Shalom. Giving all praise and glory to the Most High Power, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, for everything. He's worthy to be praised for everything. Glory be to his holy name. As always, we're going to start out with Colossians 3:17. And whatsoever you do in word or deed, do all by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua. Giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua. So, I was just contemplating and thinking in the spirit, and my spirit and my mind was touched thinking about the Most High. And I know a lot of people won't tap into this because of the fact that it's not just about Israel. But when you think about what we had from the start, in the Garden of Eden, we lived in paradise and we messed it up. He said, all you need is me. You don't need no king, you don't need nothing like the other nations. But now, we want to be like them. And he said if he'd went with them, they'd have gladly accepted him and did whatever he said do. As proud as they are. But no, he came to us. And we looking at someone else that's supposed to be a servant to the Israelites from the beginning. It was all about power. And he is the power. Why would you want to be like him? And he's the one that made us. He said, I made you from the dust. How you ever going to be like him? We had it all. He said, don't eat of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. But we're going to eat of the tree of life, live forever and ever and ever and ever. So you can eat of that tree all you want to. But no, we push it to the side, looking at this tree that's good and evil. That's why we in the worst times ever was on this earth in dealing with what? Good and evil. The only thing good is the Most High. And what else is good? His laws are good. But here we are, we're looking over here at the evil and loving it. And come up with our own power. It ain't the power of this Bible. I want to share something with you that I shared with the class. I want to share this with you. This is what we serve. Go to Hosea 5:14. Say, for I will be unto Ephraim. When he said, I'll be unto Ephraim, he's talking about all 9 tribes of the northern kingdom. You see Ephraim, you see Judah. Ephraim representing the northern tribes. Judah representing the southern tribes. But it represents all 12 tribes, as you're going to see here. For I will be unto Ephraim as a lion, and as a young lion to the house of Judah. They're going to tear your butt up. He tore our butts up. Listen to what he said. Moses said, even I will tear and go away. So I'm going to tear you up, tear you to pieces, and leave you like that. I will take away. And he took us away. Took everything from us. Because we didn't want to listen to him. We want to follow our own way. We want to lean on our own understanding. Follow our own vain opinion. And let evil, since you ate of the tree of the good and evil, come in and make an evil judgment. It's evil because it's against the Most High. You roll it with Satan. Roll it with the devil. Roll it with the serpent. Like we as a people rolled with them in the beginning and lost our heritage. Kicked out a lot of kicked out a lot of Edom. Cain killed Abel, had to go send them to the mountains of Nod. That's a mountain area. We lost our inheritance. Not just from being kicked out of Israel, but from the Garden of Eden. From the beginning. Messed up. He said, will tear and go away. So I'm going to tear you up and go away. So I'm going to go away. I will take away. I mean, he took everything that we had. He took everything we had and reduced us down to naked, having nothing. Just like we came out of slavery, so-called 1865. They let us go with nothing. Nothing. Like he said. I will tear and go away. So I'm going to tear you up. And I'm going to leave you tore up. I will take away. Took away everything. We have nothing. And going into slavery, living high on the hunk. You better look, read it. Read your Bible. Took everything. Down to bare nakedness. And none shall rescue you. Hear what he said? Ain't nobody gonna rescue us. He said in Deuteronomy 28:49, ain't no man gonna save us. Ain't nobody gonna save us. He said, none shall rescue you. Hear that? It's judgment from the Most High. Then he says, I will go and return to my place. I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to go and return to my place. Heaven is Most High's throne. Till they acknowledge their offense. Till we acknowledge how we offended them. We offended them. But who thinks about the Most High? Like I said, most people ain't going to probably pay attention to this because it ain't about Israel. We get in the kingdom, we gonna do this and do that. You ain't made it to the kingdom. But yet still you say, oh, this is what I'm gonna do in the kingdom. You don't know if you're gonna make it or not. Scripture say, dare not make thyself one of the number. If that's the case, you're gonna do this. What number are you of the 144,000, brother? What number are you of the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel is gonna be redeemed? Surely you got a number. You used to have a number. Don't they put a number on everything we deal with? What number are you of the elect? Most people in their face have asked that it be quiet just like it is now. Think about it. Because we got to get to the Most High. He got to be pleased with us, with everything that we've done, that our names will be written in the book of life. Unworthy as we are. You heard what he just said. We'll be like a lion to the northern tribes and a young lion to Judah. We've been tore up, y'all. Still getting tore up. It ain't over. That's why we got to repent. You don't put yourself as one of the righteous, or you're not going to be marvelous in the eyes of the Most High. I mean, there's too many examples. You hear the prophets saying, we sinned against you. We have committed abomination. That's what he's saying. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense. You mean to tell me you perfect? You can't tell me what number you are out of 144,000. You can't tell me what number you are out of 1/3. So we offended the Most High. All of us. Everybody. And seek my face. Got to seek his face. He turned his back on us. That's why hallelujah to the Most High that he put a spirit for most camps and most churches saying we got to come back to his law, statute, commandments. And do what's right to please him. Or your name not going to be written in the book of life. You're going to be cast to the lake of fire, point blank. That's why Moses kept telling us, choose life or death. One of the two choices we have. And it's getting closer to that point where the judgment is going to come down, and either you're going to be going into the kingdom, or you're going to be cast to the lake of fire. You understand this. Romans 11:28, and so all Israel shall be saved. Look up the ancient word, all. From ancient dictionaries, it says a certain number. That's what it means. A certain number. Better believe it. We got to seek his face. Why we got to seek his face? To let you know he turned his back on us. To make him turn around and look at us with favor. In their affliction, in their affliction, they will seek me early. He said in our affliction, we're going to seek him early. I mean, he's going to tear our butts up. And we've been afflicted. If you can't see the affliction that we're going through now, something wrong with you. Because we've been afflicted. For sure. And see, when you understand why the Most High said, learn not to wear the heathen, because they know. Heathen know. Look what the heathen know. Ezekiel 39:23. Ezekiel 39:23. And the heathen, that's these other nations outside of the 12 tribes of Israel, shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity, slavery, for their iniquity. You hear that? We go to slavery for being righteous, but for what the wicked, unrighteous, abominable Israelites was doing, while the Most High turned his back on us. That's what it says. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity, because they trespassed against me. So the majority of our people trespass against the Most High. 2/3 not going to make it anyway. We trespassed against, we broke his laws, statutes, commandments, and judgments. Therefore hid I my face from them. So that's why he said, seek his face. That's why he hid his face from us. Because we trespass his laws. So you listen to somebody say we ain't under the law, you still going into the lake of fire. Because your name not going to be written in the book of life because you're not following his laws. I mean, come on, you can be without. It tells you that. Look. Therefore hid I my face from them, and gave them into the hand of their enemies. So fell they all by the sword. Why he said, hey, I'm going to tear. But tear your butts up. He just said, I'm what? He said, I will tear and go away. I'm going to tear you up. But see, you don't understand. enough. Look, go to book of Psalms 17 and verse 13. He said, arise, O Most High. That's why you hear me saying, Kram Abanawa Yahweh, Kram Mashiach Yahushua. Rise, O Most High. Disappoint him. Disappoint him. Kram Abanawa, rise. And do this, O Most High. Disappoint him. Cast them down. Deliver my soul from the wicked. Who are the wicked? Which is thy sword. You hear that? Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Who the wicked? Job 9:24. For us today, you have to relate to this. Job 9:24. Which is the Most High sword. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The wicked. The earth given to the hand of the wicked. What did the wicked do? He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So, here goes some judges. Hamashiach Yahushai, who was a black man, they covered the faces, made him white. He told the 12 apostles they're going to sit on 12 thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel. So the wicked is the so-called white man. That is our enemy. Look, go back to Ezekiel 39 and 24. Well, let's deal with the last precept of Ezekiel 39:23. Therefore hid I my face from them and gave them into the hand of their enemies. Don't get it twisted. Enemies. So fell they all by the sword. We just read the wicked is the sword of the Most High. And the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Mashiach Yahushua was a so-called black man. The apostles were so-called black men, Negroid. Verse 24, according to their uncleanness and according to their transgressions have I done unto them and hid my face from them. That's why I say we got to seek his face. Because he hid his face from us, as it's saying here. So anyone telling you that you don't have to come back and follow his law, statutes, and commandments is trying to take you to hell with them. You can go to hell any way you want to. Don't try and take me with you. That's what's happening. You hear what he said? According to their uncleanness and according to their transgression. Transgression, because sin is a transgression of the law. According to our sins against the Most High's laws have I done unto them and hid my face from them. Because we sinned against him. So he hid his face from us. But see, this is the blessing that we have in learning it, living and applying the Most High's laws in our life now. You know, it's so beautiful that, you know, to hear all the brothers saying, we got to come back to the laws of the Most High. You got to go over these laws. But you got to apply them in your life. Learn them, live them, and apply them in your life. This is during the time. Go to the book of Judith, the 5th chapter, and let's look at verse 11. Start at verse 11. Judith 5 and 11 in the Apocrypha. Therefore the king of Egypt, Pharaoh, rose up against them and dealt subtlety with them, subtile with them, and brought them low with laboring and brick, and made them slaves, right? Who were slaves under the Egyptians, Israelites, another so-called dark race. Then they cried unto their power, and this is the only way we're going to get out of our captivity now. Every time we cried unto the Most High. Then they cried unto their power. Somebody else telling a story about us. And he smote all the land of Egypt with incurable plagues, 10 plagues. So the Egyptians cast them out of their sight. And the Most High dried the Red Sea before them and brought them to Mount Sinai and Gadesbun and cast forth all that dwelt in the wilderness. I mean, he killed everybody except for Joshua and Caleb, the adults, because we transgressed against them. So they dwelt in the land of the Amorites, and they destroyed by their strength all them of Esbon, and passing over Jordan, they possessed all the hill country. And they cast forth before them the Canaanite, the Perizzite, the Jebusite, and the Sisamite, and all the Girgasites, and they dwelt in that country many days. So, people are saying that is this not right. This not, as they call it, canon, the Apocrypha. Let's look. Go to Deuteronomy, the 7th chapter, just to back this up. Deuteronomy 7 and 1. When the Most High thy power shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it, and have cast out many nations before thee. Listen, he's naming these nations, just like we named in the Apocrypha. The Hittites and the Girgasites and the Amorites and the Canaanites and the Perizzites and the Hivites and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. See? And when the Most High thy power shall deliver them before thee, the Most High did this, because it was mightier than us. When the Most High, thy power, your power, Israel, shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them. He said, kill them, and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant, no contract, no agreements with them, nor show mercy unto them. See? That's what he told us. So let's go back to the Apocrypha. Just showing you how this goes right together. Verse 17. When the Most High gave us the land of Canaan, he gave us the beautiful land we could ever imagine. Verse 17, Judith 5 and 17. And whence they sinned not before their power, they prospered. So when we don't sin, the Most High can make us prosper. That's why he told us, look, Deuteronomy 28, 1 and 2. If I say we're doing the commandments, then this is what he said. He's not a man, he shall lie. Deuteronomy 28 and 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Most High thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Most High thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. And that's the kingdom coming to us. We're going to be set above all nations of the earth. Most High will. And all these blessings, hear that? All these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee if, that's a condition, thou shalt hearken, meaning listen, unto the voice of the Most High, thy power, your power. So why can't we be blessed if we doing what's right, according to thus say the Most High? He just said it. Going back to Judas, the 5th chapter, 17th verse. And which they sinned not before their power, they prospered. So go to Joshua 1 and 8. Joshua, the 1st chapter. Joshua, remember I told you Joshua and Caleb were the only ones that was able to bring us out of the wilderness as adults. Looks like killed everybody. 599,998 men. I mean, the women, he killed all of them. The adults, he brought our children over. Joshua 1 and 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night. You think about the law, what's right and wrong according to the Most High, day and night? How many of you out there think about thus say the Most High? You think about the Most High, you just do whatever you're doing in your own worlds, and you're not even included. You hear what he said? This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein, just like we just read. In Deuteronomy 28, 1 and 2. For then, when you do this, for then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. So he letting you know. Even the heathen know this. That's why, knowing that we broke the laws of the Most High, heathen knew. So what you said, they're going to show you the right way to come back to the Most High Yahweh, to come back and call on his name by Hashem Mashiach Yahushai? I don't think so. That's why in these last days he have his pastors, his real pastors that's coming forth and teaching you what you need to know to make it to the kingdom. Simple. Judah 5 and 17 again. And once they sinned not before their power, they prospered. So you see, that's how you prosper. All prosperity is not good prosperity, he's telling you. But if you meditate on these laws, statutes, commandments, and do them, then you're going to have good success. You'll be prosperous and have good success. Because the Most High that hateth iniquity, Most High hate for us to sin against his laws, statutes, commandments, his rules and regulations, was with them. He going to be with us. This is what we can look forward to. But it's a condition, just like if, but when they departed from the way which he appointed them, we didn't want to follow him, they were destroyed in many battles, very sore. Remember what he said? He's going to tear and take away. We lost many battles, very sore, and were led captives into a land that was not theirs. Give us to our enemies. And the temple of their power was cast to the ground, and their cities were taken by the enemies. Hear this? By the enemies. You don't say by your friends. These nations was no friends to us, not no friends to us now. Were taken by the enemies, it says. Verse 19, but now are they returned to their power. See, now, he said now. Just like now, brothers and sisters, we turn it to the Most High, keeping His laws, statutes, commandments, applying them in our life. Hopefully you are. And are come up from the places where they were scattered. He brought us back to our homeland of Israel from being in captivity. And have possessed Jerusalem, where their sanctuary is, and are seated in the hill country. For it was desolate. What's I say? You're going to make it desolate. Let us come back. We mess up, kick us out again, cast away. Tear down, tear us up, take away. Verse 20, now therefore, my master and governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their power, we break the Most High's laws, like you're being taught, you're not under the law, but you're under mercy and grace, you're a Gentile, has been grafted in, and all the things, you got to speak in tongues, you got to be filled with the Holy Ghost, and you still don't know who you are until this day. As far as a race, according to this Bible, and you are truly the Israelites and not a Gentile, you're being set up. Be cast into the lake of fire. I'm warning you. I challenge anybody on the facts of what the word says. Not their opinion, my opinion, but what the word says. Listen, he said, now therefore my power, my master and governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their power, like the majority of us are doing today, as the Israelites, 2/3 of our people, let us consider that this shall be their ruin. This is going to be our ruin. And let us go up, and we shall overcome them. Hear that? So all you that's still believing that you ain't got to follow the laws of the Most High, and you under mercy and grace, and you a Gentile, mercy and grace only for the Israelites, you're going to be overtaken. You're going to be cast into the lake of fire. As it is written, along with your preacher, or whoever it is that's your leader that you're listening to believe that you ain't got to follow his rules and regulations. He just said he hid his face from us because we broke his laws and gave us into the hand of our enemies. That's clear. He said, let us consider that this shall be their ruin. The heathen know this. That's why they got pork the other white meat. You can eat whatever you want to eat. It's okay. Just pray over it. Got high pressure, high blood pressure, no pressure, cholesterol problems, this problem, that problem, death at an early age, death, suffering before you die. Because you broke the Most High's laws, statute, commandments. You're going to pay now and pay later, but you're going to pay. Every last one of us. That's why it behooves you to do what's right, what pleases him. He's the power. Forever and ever and ever and ever. Ain't no other power but him. See, let us consider that this shall be their ruin. The heathen know this. Keep feeding them abominable things. Keep putting it in the food. They're not going to look at it. They're not going to check to see. They ain't going to change their diet. They're going to keep giving them all this abominable medication and things, tell them they need this and they need that and they need this and that. Just get all the money you can off of them. They ain't no but guinea pigs anyway. They're going to believe in us because they think that we're God. Because we put ourselves up to be God. Can't deny it. He said, let us consider that this shall be their ruin. Us not following his laws, statutes, commandments. And let us go up and we shall overcome them. See, let us go up and we gonna overcome them. Do y'all see how simple this is? We come back to the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High. He's gonna set us above all nations. Verse 21. 2-5:21. But that's a condition if, was another condition, there be no iniquity in their nation. As all of us that's coming back to the Most High's laws, statutes, commandments, his rules and regulations, so that we not sinning against him. He said it, but if there be no iniquity in their nation, we ain't sinning. We ain't breaking his laws, statutes, commandments, but following his rules and regulations. His moral laws, civil laws, dietary laws, and ceremonial laws. Let my master now pass by. See, you better pass by and leave him alone. That's what he's saying. Lest their power, their master, Most High, defend them. You hear that? Defend them. Don't we need to be defended now in these trying times? Most certainly. See, lest their power defend them and their power be for them. And we become a reproach before all the world. Hear that? So the heathen know that, but we don't know. Because we want to be rebellious. Some of you might have an attitude. I've seen people just get up and walk out behind saying that a Mashiach Yahushua is not white. So-called white man. Sad. But it's real. Go to Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter. Let's jump up to the 3rd verse. Ezekiel 3:3. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. He gave him this roll to eat. He said it was in his mouth for sweetness, like honey. And he said unto me, Son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them. That's all you heard. That's all you hear from me is the word of the Most High. Thus say the Most High, as it is written. That's what he told Ezekiel. Go to the house of Israel. This message is to the house of Israel. But thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech. You ain't sent to a people of a strange speech. Even to this day, you hear what I'm saying. You understand English, Yasharala, Israel, and of a hard language, but to the house of Israel. You say, I'm sending you to the house of Israel. Not to many people of a strange speech and of an hard language, whose words thou cannot understand. You say, I ain't sending you to the people that have a strange language and a hard language to understand. He says, surely had I sent thee to them, like I said previously, I sent you to them, they would have hearkened unto thee. That's something. He said, if I send you to these other nations, they'd have listened to you. If I chose them. But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee. I already know how you are. He said the house of Israel will not listen to the prophet Ezekiel or to the prophets that the Most High sent in these last days. But they will not hearken unto me. Listen. You know what he said? You ain't even listen to the Most High. That's what it's all about. They don't listen to you because they don't listen to him. So when you have this mindset, then you have to understand, don't bother me. You don't bother no one. It shouldn't. That's bringing forth this truth because he said, hey, but the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee. Or he said they ain't going to listen to you. For they will not hearken unto me. They ain't listen to the Most High. But all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-hearted. Silly. Without wisdom. And hard-hearted. Their minds are hard. Say, behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces. That's why when we have to bring this truth and be hardcore, they be like, man, that's the wrong way to bring it. You know what he said? Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and thy forehead, your mind, strong against their foreheads. The way you think, strong against the way they think. As an adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead. As adamant harder than flint have we made our minds to go out and deal with this hard-hearted people. Fear them not. Why he say fear them not? Because Israel be done did something to you. Jacked you up. Tried to. He said, fear them not. Neither be dismayed at their looks. Looking at you all kind of funny ways and bringing that Bible to us. We don't want to hear that word. We don't hear nothing like that. He said, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house, a rebellious family. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, all my words that I shall speak unto thee, receive in thine heart. So what I'm telling you, receive in your mind. And hear with thine ears. Hear with your ears, Ezekiel. And go get thee to them of the captivity. That's what we got to do. Go get to them, everyone that hear my voice, go get to them of the captivity, unto the children of thy people, the children of Israel, of your people. Not to any other nation, but to the 12 tribes of Israel. And speak unto them and tell them, thus said the Most High. Thus said the Most High. That's what you're hearing. Just what the Most High is saying. Whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. See, whether they will hear or whether they forbear. This is what we have to do. And a lot of people get an attitude. They can't handle being told what's right. It's because you're wicked. You don't want to follow what's right. Look at go to Ezekiel 33. Verse 7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word of my mouth and warn them from me. It's a warning from the Most High. When I say unto the wicked, those that transgress the Most High's laws and think they still righteous as ever and doing what's right, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die. I say, I'm going to cast you to the lake of fire where the worms never die and the fires never quench. You've been warned.